I'm Ron Rivera. Played my college football at the University of California at Berkeley. I was drafted by the Chicago Bears in 1984, so I was part of the 1985 Super Bowl championship team. Started my coaching career. I was fortunate enough to be the 2013 Coach of the Year. Being a football coach, in some ways, it mimics military lifestyle. It's not about you, it's about the team. It's about the unit, it's about the group. My father is originally from Puerto Rico, Bayamón, Puerto Rico. Joined the military. He did his basic at Fort Dix. He's done tours in Germany, France, did 2 tours in Vietnam. He spent 32 years in the Army.
I was drafted for 2 years. I came in the Army as a staff sergeant. I was with the U.S. Army engineers. We deployed to the Mekong Delta. My base was right next to where the Navy had the Rivera forces that were fighting, and it was kind of tough. And the second tour was more rewarding because I was an advisor to the Vietnamese Army, and I get to interact with them. We lived with the Vietnamese, ate their food, drank their beer. It was bad, but we drank it anyway. I used to support the schools, get the stuff they needed, and I helped them a lot. I really enjoyed it.
In all honesty, probably the best friends I had growing up were my brothers, because that was our support unit. That's who we were.
There were four boys in our family.
When we lived in Fort Gullick, Panama, we had the largest lot on base.
They said that this is the biggest yard, so there's 4 kids. They need to get this yard.
Part of it was sloping downhill. My oldest brother had a plan to get the grass cut.
So what we did was, since I was the oldest, Ron was the biggest, I put a rope around him, and I would always go downhill.
We'd have to push it up. It worked because he got to push it downhill. Well, the rest of us all had to push it uphill.
In the military, we never moved unless we had a plan. And then I taught my kids to do that.
You know, you always talked about how to do things. You always had to think about how you do things. And you always plan it out.
Oh, he would just say, make a plan. John, you got something to do? Make a plan and call me. Call me with the plan, and I'll be here.
Thank you, Dad.
No, Gino.
Don't talk too long.
And my dad's favorite word is scientific, because when you're done with everything in order, you're a scientist.
You know the difference between a vision and a dream is? A dream is something you hope for, you fantasize about it, you just hope it happens. But a vision is something you plan, it's a goal you set and you map out, and then you go out and you execute it. When I got to Chicago as the defensive coordinator, we had a vision, we talked about it. We talked about being a championship football team. We talked about being the #1 defense in the league. And we mapped out how we were going to do it. Have a vision, have a goal, set those goals, map out how you're going to get to where you want to be, and then go out and accomplish it. Each and every one of you guys have the same opportunity that I have. Make the best of what you can with those opportunities. At some point, you got to realize it's your responsibility as well. So if you want something, go get it, because they will not send the limousine. You set the standard, you've got to stick to the standard, and you got to hold everybody accountable, yourself included. The buck does stop with me. I mean, it all falls on my shoulder. That's, at the end of the day, I'm the one responsible. So again, I set the standard, I delegate the responsibility, but I hold everybody to the same standard.